Now, this was taken in 2017, and that was a visit I made to Riyadh in December, and it blew my mind. I mean, our theme this year is Invest in Change, and the change between 2017 and today in Riyadh is absolutely, in Saudi Arabia, phenomenal. So just to kick things off this morning, I wanted to steal a little bit from the people who are going to come after me and present some amazing statistics and presentations. And so Insights by Foresight, Gustavo is going to present a bit later, and he's got some excellent data for you. But in 2019, there were 900 restaurants in Riyadh with an online presence. Today, there are 3,800 restaurants. That jump is phenomenal. It's 65% growth in the upscale and high-end sector. And we experienced, I think just in this property alone, we went to 5 different high-end outlets. When we first did an event in Riyadh back in 2018, I think it was, we had 2 or 3 restaurants to choose from to take people for a reception. Now we're literally spoiled for choice. And it's all about investment. So 35 billion is the industry value of F&B in Saudi Arabia at the moment. I mean, that's just staggering. And it's expected to grow at 7.7% until 2027. And these are some statistics kindly presented by Alexis from JLL, who's presenting later, and he's got some other juicy data. But the numbers, I think, are really quite staggering when you look at it. Now, I wanted to say a big thank you to our culinary tour hosts yesterday. I think everyone who joined us had an amazing time and experienced really the high quality of Riyadh's dining scene and how it's developed. I'd also like to encourage you all to go try Sarah Jawa. She's got a little booth in the exhibition hall by MJ Investments, who have been amazing supporters. And she is showcasing Saudi cuisine. It's all recipes from her family, traditional recipes. So I urge you to all go and try that. Now, over the next 2 days, we have an incredible lineup of speakers. So please do make this your home. This is Base Camp, Future Stage. We're all going to be here for all the GRIF sessions, except for this afternoon with the kitchen table chats, which will be just through in the room next door. But we've got some really phenomenal people on stage over the next couple of days. I'd like to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, because without you, this doesn't happen. So Al-Khazama, who are our hosts, they really made it possible, and they got behind GRIF from the beginning, making it a proper event as part of FHS. And so I'm very grateful to Luke and Gladys and the team, and Khaled. Our platinum sponsors, TGP International. It's been a joy to work with them. They're fabulous, and you'll see Simon on stage over the next couple of days. He's doing a great series of founders chats, as well as a presentation this morning. MAPAL, James is always a joy to work with, and Keen. We've got Charlie on stage and Stefan later, and Stefan has really been a part of GRIF since the beginning. PR has been handled by Catch, and they're always really wonderful to us, so I'm very grateful to Georgie and her team, and Gustavo, our data partner at Foresight. And once again, thank you so much to all the venues that have gotten behind us. We've got another culinary tour coming up on Tuesday, where we'll go to Maze, Villa Mamas, and Alto Piano at Bujari Terrace. So if you haven't registered already, please let me know, and I can pop you on the wait list, because that is very popular. Now also, I know that everyone wants to connect. That's why we're all here. We all want to meet people and make connections. So make sure you download the Bench Events app, and you're able to connect with people on the app. Also, please do ask me if there's anyone in particular that you'd like to meet, or anything or any kind of service you're looking for, and I can try and connect you. Also, talk to us via WhatsApp. So if you save that number and write hello, then you become part of our WhatsApp group, and you'll get push notifications, and you can ask us any questions. Now, recently, the industry lost an absolute legend, and someone who is very special and dear to a lot of our hearts. And so I'd now like to ask Emma Banks to join me on the stage to say a few words.
Good morning. On 28th of April, Hilton Middle East and Africa and Turkey President Joachim Jan Schläfer, affectionately known to many as just JJ, unexpectedly passed away. The industry lost a hospitality pioneer, and at Hilton, we lost a family member, and I say that genuinely. We are deeply grateful for the outpouring of support and condolence from you, our industry friends, which has offered great comfort to our Hilton family, and more importantly, JJ's family, as we all come to terms with this absolutely unfathomable loss. Anyone that knew JJ will agree that he was remarkable, larger-than-life individual, both in stature and character. He had a big heart and always did everything with a smile. He was a charismatic and caring leader who showed kindness to anyone he met and easily made connections with people, coining the famous #selfie with JJ, which teams around the world looked forward to being part of during JJ's travels. Hospitality came naturally to him, and he truly lived our Hilton values every day of his career. A true hotelier at heart, although I'm going to add here, a true foodie and chef and restaurant at heart as well. JJ had a profound impact on our organisation, and his extraordinary career and contributions have left an indelible mark on the lives of so many people around the world. We will all miss him greatly. He was an inspiration to all of us, and his legacy will continue to live on the work we do every day. Please join me in a minute's silence to remember JJ.
Thank you so much, Emma. And now to hand over to the MC for the next 2 days, I would like to welcome James Hacon, the man who needs no introduction, to the stage.
Good morning, everybody. Come on, we can do a little bit better than that. Good morning, everybody. Yes, there we go. So I've got the absolute honour to be here with you for the next 2 days, guiding, linking, trying to do my best to get everybody on time and for us to get as much value from this incredible lineup. And a big round of applause to Jennifer and the team for delivering that fantastic lineup. It's fair to say that it's been a tumultuous few years for the global hospitality and restaurant industry, much of the world suffering from the high inflation, travel restrictions from China still, cost of living crisis in Europe, and we won't mention beyond this the pesky pandemic. But through this period, trading in the Middle East, post-pandemic, has really stayed buoyant and in growth, and actually relatively unique in the world at this point. Saudi Arabia has long been touted as the next big opportunity for food and beverage, particularly over the last 5 or 6 years. If we fast forward and think to the last 2 years, we've seen, as we heard, dozens of international F&B brands take to the market with a focus on both QSR and contemporary outlets, many of whom have partnered with hotel companies, mall developments, as we saw yesterday here with this fantastic development also. With a mega project starting to come to life and labour already a challenge from what we're hearing, it's clear that talent acquisition and retention will be a key priority and a key theme over the next 2 days. We're going to be hearing from operators, investors, landlords, developers, consultants, all of which are either currently working or aspiring to be here in Saudi Arabia. And I think one thing to really note is that a lot of the focus in the past has been on Riyadh, but we're really seeing a much broader development across the whole of the kingdom. So we're going to start looking also and talking to people about people leaving this region and exporting internationally. And for me personally, I can't wait to hear from a number of the absolutely incredible speakers, both domestically and internationally, who will be joining us on stage. So